So we all talked that night, and I remember John just being like, "Mom, I don't want you to be sad." Like we were both so, it was just this really kind of heavy situation. I think he didn't expect that. So he just stepped outside. He went outside to take a deep breath, and I was just like stunned, and Jake and I were just like, what are
Yeah, we didn't talk to him much that night.
I was like, what do we
after
do?
That.
I did.
I mean, us together.
Yeah.
We talked to each other mostly.
So all of a sudden I just thought, oh my gosh, did he just like run away? And so I went sprinting downstairs, and I went outside, and he just was pacing on the sidewalk, and I was like, John, am I doing this wrong? What can I do? Or I'm sorry. And what did you expect? What did you expect from me? And I'll be that. I'll try. I want you to know that I love you. And we just hugged again, and he's like, Mom, I'm so sorry. I don't want you to be sad. He's like, maybe I could make it work. Maybe I could be bisexual, and maybe there's just this one person out there that even gay men, this one woman, and I'll find her and I'll try. And I said, well, I don't know anything about this. But whatever you choose, John, we'll support you. And so I didn't tell him right away that, like, I was just kind of, that almost gave me a little bit of hope, if you will, that, okay, he can still have that vision. But then I started just thinking, I don't know. So we put him to bed that night. I tucked him in, told him we loved him for the millionth time. And he went to bed. And that's when we both just broke down. We were just both so sad. So I was in, I don't know what Jake was doing, but I needed a moment by myself. And so I'm in my closet, and the irony of that is but I wanted a quiet space where John couldn't hear me cry. So I was in my closet, and I was crying because I was just sad. Some people call it like mourning the loss of the future you had for your child, but that's the only thing I can kind of relate it to. And I was just crying, and I was in this desperate situation, and all I knew to do as a Mormon girl was pray. And I had never prayed like this. I have never felt this desperate for comfort and to know everything was going to be okay in that moment. And so I audibly cried out, "Who could deny such a soul as this?" And it was the most spiritual experience of my entire life. It started at my head, and it just poured through me, and it went all the way to my fingertips and to my toes, and I remember it to this day. And I heard the words, "Not I." And I felt like I knew the purpose of our gay brothers and sisters and how special they were. I don't know how. It just flooded into me that they are special, and that this is a gift, and that Heavenly Father was aware of John, and that he loved him exactly the way he was, and that he was created this way for a purpose. And interestingly enough, John told me that he felt that he was made this way for a purpose, that he knew Heavenly Father loved him, and that he was totally okay with this, and that this is okay with him. So here I am having this amazing spiritual experience. Some people like to think of it of the spirit within or the divine, and my head was kind of getting in the way, but all of a sudden my heart just screamed louder that this is your son. And because I was kind of like, I don't know this boy, this is a gay boy, but then it said he was gay yesterday, he was gay when he came to you, you've always known this gay